Mari said, is there some rhyme or reason for the chest clip position? So this is such a great question. I was specifically talking about the Hope and Plum Lark, but I am going to like extend my answer to kind of apply to all baby carriers if I can. So when you are back carrying, is what we're talking about right now, but either back carrying or front carrying, the carrier is spreading the weight across your body, and the way that it does that is typically by having something on your chest and something on your back. Not always, but maybe always, pretty much always, has something on your chest and something on your back, either that being your baby or being a clip and straps that go across your back, either in an H fashion or in an X fashion. Same thing applies to like wraps and ring slings. Basically, there's some way that this thing is positioning around your body to distribute the weight across your body. And so the placement of the chest clip matters because you need that weight distribution to be like equal on each side. Now, I do need to mention a chest clip is never load bearing, but it is supporting. And so it is helping distribute that weight by reducing the pressure points on specific parts of your body. So if your chest clip is way up here and your baby is way low on your back, that's a very unequal weight distribution, and that's going to be extremely uncomfortable for you. So you're going to want to move it down so that it's a little bit closer to where your baby's torso is on your back. Basically like where the bulk of their weight is. Not where the bulk of their weight sits, but where the bulk of their weight is. So basically, if things are feeling off, you might want to adjust that chest clip positioning in order to feel better, in order to help with distributing that weight. Now, I will say you might be tempted to think that that is the problem with why a back carry doesn't feel good. Most of the time, it's because you have slack in your shoulders that you need to pull out, and so you got to do what's called the Y pull, where you grab those straps, pull, and then bring it down before tightening. If you just tighten, it's harder to get the slack out from up here. It'll try to come out of the webbing. You need to get it to come out of the fabric. So in answer to your question, yes, there is some rhyme and reason to the chest clip position. It's about distributing the weight as best you can and it being comfortable. You don't want it way up here where it's going to choke you. You don't want it to be across your boobs. That's probably just going to be uncomfortable. You don't want it to be under your boobs either. I mean, maybe in certain types of carriers, but for most carriers, what you're going to want is you're going to want it right across the top of your sternum. That's the top of my sternum, right? On your back, you kind of want it where your shoulder blades are. On your front, you kind of want it at the top of your sternum. You really want it around the same spot on each, but for different carriers, it might be more comfortable or better weight distribution if you move it slightly up or slightly down. And most of the time, your problem that you think is your chest clip is actually about too much slack in your shoulders. I hope that answered the question a little bit. I always say I will of course do better and more and longer back tutorials and things when I can, but I've kind of put a lot on my plate lately, and I have an upcoming family trip that is really taking a lot of expending energy so I promise get to things and keep asking questions, and I'll answer them as best I can and do demonstrations when I can. Just got a long backlog of drafts I really need to work through. Now, of course, I have to mention, if you've never bought anything new from Hope and Plum, you can get 15% off on top of existing sales for the next 2 weeks with my code. This is just a secret little affiliate thing that they've got going on where affiliate links are worth an extra 5% more than normal. So 15% on top of sales. So some things are like 35% off. The deals are pretty crazy. Check out one of my videos a few back that I talked more specifically about what those prices look like. But there's 2 weeks left. So if you've never bought anything from Hope and Plum, now's the chance. I hope that helps. Keep the questions coming. I love to help as much as I can, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.